All right, we're hiking to a mining shaft today. There's a bunch of abandoned cabin ruins and boarded up mining shaft. And we're gonna practice signaling from one mine ruins to the other with a mirror today. So my goal is I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna learn a new skill every time I come out. And I've watched some videos on how to do the signaling with a mirror. And so we're gonna practice today. It's a pretty awesome spot to do it in too. It's a bit of a brutal hike, but we're gonna make it. We'll see if we need them. We brought the crampons, which I've actually never used before. I think it's pretty simple to pop them on and then you got spikes on your feet. That is straight up ice. So we're gonna hike up to some cabin ruins. It's pretty exciting. This trail's a bit more crowded than I was hoping for, but I guess that's what you get when you sleep in a little bit. My goal in coming out here, I was like, all right, I'm gonna make this interesting. We're gonna be mastering a skill. And as much as I'd love for that to be fire, we don't need a fire right now. And it's just, everything is still so dry. We haven't had enough snow up here. I feel like we're kind of training for backpacking this summer. You know, I mean, that's a long ways off. But really what it is, we've got like all of our gear in here, but we've started packing in food so we can have a hot lunch, you know, at the summit or whatever the midway stopping point is. So I'm really looking forward to that. That's gonna be good. Oh wow. That looks like it's been here a bit longer.
Super cool.
Weird, it feels like there's almost this last bite of summer hanging on. Like the air is warm. Probably not so warm up there. I haven't pulled out the spikes yet, but maybe should have. But the nice thing is, it's not a super long trail. Like, yeah, we started a little bit late, but you know, we might be able to relax at the summit a little bit and chill with lunch for a while without having that big rush of like, oh, we've got miles to go back down. That could be nice. It's very tempting to just, like, this is a nice flat spot. Let's set up and have lunch. 1,700 feet, like the total includes like all the way up to this and then up that one as well. And I think I'm tired enough not to try and figure out if that's a human trail or if that's an animal trail. But I am curious what's up there. It's none of my business today. This elevation gain is sneaky. It's leveling out though. And the snack helped. Feeling a bit more like myself. I feel like 90% of the time when I was like, ugh, it's food. It's just that I need lunch. Calories. That's pretty cool. Oh, this is a rat bastard. The incline really sneaks up on you here. No, it's really cool up here. All right, so I'm gonna get up to this trail. We're gonna see about going to the mining ruins over there. And then I think we're gonna break out and practice signaling. Unless we decide we just can't go on, in which case we will just have lunch first and then we'll carry on. Yeah, okay, not that much uphill left. So if it's a mine shaft entrance, I feel like we should do it, which means I basically just did that elevation twice. Oh man, okay. It is a mine shaft entrance. I can see the wood up there, it's boarded up. God. Bunch of loose boards up there. And that's the lock on it. See the hinges from where the door was there? Wow. This is incredible. It's tempting to come in here. I was like, oh, I'll just put my pack down, but I was like, on the off chance that something happened in this area here. I was like, all my gear is in this pack, so it's coming in with me. But wow, I feel the need, like the further in it I go, to just speak quietly. It's like, I don't know. It's mining is interesting. Mining ruins, if you will. I can't imagine what it was like for people that this was their day-to-day life. You know, coming out from the cabin ruins, and this is what they did every day, was go down into that dark hole in a mountain and mine for gold, for, man, yeah, it was gold up here. It's wild. Let's check out the other one. This is awesome. I was like, man, this is kind of a crowded area, and the cabin ruins were like so-so, but we kept going past where the all-trail said to end, and this is incredible. There's nobody else up here. I mean, you had to climb to get here, but wow. This entrance is completely blocked off. Gold Curse Mine. Gold Crest Mine. Curse sounds more interesting, but look at what they blasted out of here. I assume it was blasting. Keep out. State of Colorado. Division of Reclamation Mining and Safety. Wow. Holy shit. Check out this though. If that was just a gold pan. Perhaps, although I feel like that usually would happen down by the water. I wonder what that was used for. All right, so we've got an actual signaling mirror here that's designed for this. Like, well, I'm gonna have to learn it. You can see it. There we go. I'm bouncing it off of my leg. If I didn't have that, like, I could probably do something not quite as good, but I could still get something going just with the, like, the thermal space blankets. But this has something that you can look through to kind of see, I think, where you're trying to send that signal. Okay, so for this one, I can look through, and I'm just gonna keep moving it until I find there. The light's on my hand. Okay, so now I want to hit this rock on my right hand side. So to do that, I need to keep the sun, and so I'm gonna swing it up above my head. Oh, I lost it. Let's see, how did she do this? This is hard. Can you imagine if you're like in an actual emergency situation and there's like a plane or something going by and you're trying to be like, oh, this is my one chance. Okay, I just rewatched the video. So this mirror has an eye hole through it, so I should be able to look through this and kind of move it around until I can see, until I see it hitting my hand. Which is honestly kind of frustrating. I'm like, where are you? All right, so sun, try this hand. Sun, there, okay, yeah, left eye. So the eye on the side of the sun is helpful. There we go, so we've got it. So for this, let's say I want to try and hit this thing behind me. So I'm gonna kick my head back, still following my hand, and go over then I can get that rock. Ha, okay. Whew. Cool, so that's looking through it. There's a technique Jesse Krebs showed where you can also, like if you don't have one of these with the eye hole in it, like let's say you're using a mirror off your car or something, you want to put it up to your face. So the sun here, actually, we're gonna do this on the right side now. The sun is on the right hand side. So I want to go from here to here. That should be quite doable. Let's try it again. Need to find it first. There it is. All right, I've got it. It's on my hand. Following the hand, following the hand, following. I'm flickering it. Oh, there. You can see it flickering in the back of the mine. Like biting my lip is helping. Woo! Oh, low back. Okay. So the technique is basically, if you don't have one to look through, or even if you do, it's like you want it next to your face on the side that the sun is, and you put your hand out, because we're lining up three things. We're lining up the sun, our eye, and then the hand, which is going to go to whatever we're trying to hit. So it's like boom, boom, boom. Let me see if I can get it on my red backpack. There we go. There it is. All right, so I feel like I've got a basic grasp of it. I do not feel confident if I actually needed to use it to get myself out of a situation. But what we're gonna do is Tony's gonna go down to the mining ruins over there, and I'm gonna stay here, and I'm gonna signal him and see if I can get him to pinpoint my location on the mountain by me hitting the buildings. So I'm gonna try and hit the tallest building, I'll try and hit the metal pipes, and then I'm gonna try and hit the, what's left of that shack over there. Let's do it. That's close. Prep the coffee. I think it's fine to sit there. This is the really good Tandem instant coffee too. Don't spill. Go for it. I think about a half cup in there. Stir, seal, wait 5 minutes. That's good. All right, let's see. I really wanted to know if this is worth the $10 a bag. Does nobody use salt? It's not bad. Well, it's a little chewy. What's in this? Why did I buy a freeze-dried thing with eggs? That was an interesting choice. Well, it'll do the job. Oh, rehydrated eggs, though. That's something you gotta kind of adapt to. Hot. And I should have probably let that stand for another minute. This is the freaking way to go, man. It's like, I don't remember what this was, less than $2. And I gotta say, I prefer the taste to the $10 pouch of, granted, that's a well-rounded meal. But this one is tasty. We gotta figure out though, because it's like these are just like light on the calories, you know? You would almost need 2 to get up to a full meal, but we shall see. Chicken ramen, man. Tell you what, if the channel gets big enough, perhaps I will use my chef background and look into creating a line of camping food. All right, so I'm curious to see if the signaling is going to show up on the camera or not, because Tony was definitely seeing it, so I definitely was doing it successfully, but it was hard to tell if the camera captured that or not. But I'm excited. I learned how to do that. I tried it both just with it next to my face and then also looking through the ice screen there, so I'm feeling pretty confident with that. And this turned out to be a really fun hike, even though I was just dragging early on and kind of feeling like, we're just out here to get this done today. But yeah, I warmed up and kind of committed to the fact that we were going to be going so much uphill, and that turned out to be really rewarding because the mines up there were so cool. That was awesome. Like the ruins over here, this is pretty awesome, but the mines, that was amazing. It was probably the right call that we did not try and ascend all the way up to the, you know, I don't know, grade 3, whatever that was, mine, but it was fun to consider for a bit. So back to the car, we're gonna head back. It should be a fairly easy hike. And then I think we're gonna get some coffee for the road. But this turned out to be awesome. I'm so glad we got out today. This is really, doing videos like this, I think overall is just really helping ground me and center me and bring me back down. I'm just really enjoying my time out here, and the fact that filming is forcing me to slow down a little bit. It's been really fun. This is Savannah Outside. Follow me for more.